This is the portable speaker owned by the village hall. It has a built-in amplifier and it can be used indoors or outdoors. It has an internal battery, but we would normally operate it on mains power using a standard kettle plug. Usually what we want to use the speaker for is very simple, just to boost the volume of somebody talking with the help of a microphone. But it's also possible to play music through the speaker from various sources such as a smartphone or an MP3 player via USB or an instrument like a guitar. But our main use is just to boost the volume of someone who's talking. Remember that if you do decide to use the system, you're also accepting full personal responsibility for all aspects of safety, including checking the condition and sighting all of the components, including the leads and wires. We have a choice of handheld microphones, either wireless or connected via an audio lead, or a wireless headset microphone. The wireless microphones both require 2 AA batteries, so if you're intending to use wireless, it's a good idea to bring 2 spare AA's of your own. We keep the accessories in this tin, which needs to be stored near to the speaker. The speaker can be wheeled around like a suitcase using the extending handle. The handle is quite fragile and it needs to be put back carefully. If you need to pick the speaker up, there are 2 handles on the sides. It's quite a heavy unit and these are much stronger than the plastic extending handle. When you're ready to use the speaker, set the control knobs in these positions before you turn the power on. Pause the video here if you need to. Position the speaker pointing towards the audience and within reach of your power supply if you're going to use it. The speaker is designed to work on the floor, but it will produce a better sound if you can find a way to put it up on a raised platform of some sort. The power switch is on the back near the bottom. If you're intending to use the unit on its internal battery power, press the switch down. The front lights up. If you're intending to use mains power, plug in the kettle plug, switch on the mains, then press the switch up. Again, the front lights up and you can see the battery charging light is on as well. Now, connect whichever microphone you're intending to use. The most reliable one is the handheld mic connected via the audio lead. First, fit the lead into the mic. Then plug the other end into the speaker. You can use either the mic 1 or mic 2 socket, it makes no difference. Then turn the microphone on. Then gradually increase the volume on the speaker while tapping the microphone to make sure it's working. Alternatively, if your presenter needs to move around the room, you'll need to use a wireless mic. Raise the aerial on the back of the speaker. You can see it's broken, but it still seems to work okay. Start by putting the batteries into the microphone. Turn it on and perform the same tapping test to make sure the microphone's working. Always preserve the life of the batteries by turning the mic off whenever you can. The procedure for connecting the headset mic is exactly the same. Raise the aerial on the back of the unit and put the batteries into the transmitter. Plug the headset wire into the transmitter. There's a volume control on the transmitter. Turn it clockwise so that it's up high. Turn the transmitter on and perform the same tapping test to make sure the microphone's working. After you put the headset on, it's important to adjust the microphone into exactly the right position for your mouth by bending it. It needs to be very close to your mouth to pick the sound up, but not so close that you produce a lot of unpleasant breathing and puffing noises. Whichever microphone you decided to use, set the volume at a suitable level on the speaker and adjust the bass and treble controls to suit the voice of the presenter. The setup is now complete. If your presenter is using a wireless microphone, show them how to turn it off and on to preserve the battery life when they're not speaking. In case your presenter isn't familiar with using a microphone, here are a few important tips. You need to keep the microphone with the head close to your chin at all times so that your voice flows over the top of it. Don't speak directly into the head. It will pick up ugly breathing and puffing and hissing noises whenever you say consonants. If you move your head to the side while you're talking, keep the microphone next to your chin the whole time. If you don't, the amplified sound will fade in and out, and the audience will find it very annoying. Similarly, don't waggle your holding hand while you're talking, and don't use that arm to gesticulate. When the presentation's finished, turn the microphone off and turn the volume control on the speaker down to minimum. If you used a wireless microphone, remove the batteries and put the aerial down. If you used a connected mic, pull out the audio cable and unplug the other end from the speaker. Turn the speaker off by setting the switch on the back to the middle position. Remove the kettle plug. Put all the microphones and the kettle plug back into the tin. And give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. Remember to make sure that the tin is stored along with the speaker.